always forget to unmute my mic. I'm going to have to change that setting. Anyway, welcome back. Tonight we are doing our custom race weekend. We have got coming up today 2 hours race length, half an hour practice, 20-minute qualifying. We have the opponent count at 29 and opponent skill at 95 and opponent aggressive at 95 also. For the first time we're going to have a race time multiplier, so which just means that for every minute we do, 12 minutes of time passes. So that should mean we get the full 24-hour day and night cycle. So we'll be starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be finishing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but just the following day. So yeah, the full 24 hours. So first time driving in the dark. So sorry, just baffing. I'll get back onto it. So as I say, we are going to be doing the 2-hour race with the full cycle on 95 opponent difficulty with 95 aggression. I've moved my camera over for this stream just because in the last one it was covering the full map, so I feel that if we have the full map active, you know, you can see where everything is, and yeah, if we fall behind we'll be able to find out where our next rival is. Car we're going to be driving is a McLaren 720S, and the track we're going to be doing is Imola. So let's just get into it and see what happens. Yeah, so everything is the same kind of settings that we had last time. We're just doing the one practice session there this time, just half an hour, and then into 20-minute qualifying. So we have a setup. We're going to take some fuel out for the practice. We're just going to go out there. Tell you what I do want to do though, because we're doing a 2-hour race, I want to get used to these brakes, so we'll select the endurance brakes. Pit strategy we can work out. Now with the pit strategy that we've got, our driver time is limited to 30 minutes, so that means this race is going to be a 4-stop race, so it should be okay. Lower fuel, quicker pace. So let's just get out there, see where the tyres are at. Track temperature is 39, so quite high. Yeah, let's just get out there, run a few laps, and yeah, see what the pace is like. Quite a long pit lane here at Imola, so but here we go now then, out on the track, first time. Sorry, that is quite a bit loud for me. Okay, here we go. So just take it nice and easy. Tyres are quite cold. Hopefully they'll come up to temperature though fairly quickly. And yeah, we'll just go from there and see what happens. So yeah, you'll notice through this session, because we've got the 12 times multiplier on, that our time of day will go up rather quickly. So I think it pretty much works out to every minute that we do is 12 minutes of time. So yeah, Imola, a fun track, pretty much flat out for a lot of it. got some tricky areas to it as well, so we'll see. But yeah, with me moving my camera over, we've now got full visibility of the track map, so we can find out where we are, where the opponents are, just where everybody is. I think that's probably the best place for it. Best place for me to be, just over there. So yeah, let's just focus up, get a few laps under our belt. Tyres are still pretty cold. So, and in this session we will try and hone in on those tyre temps, just to give us the best chance for when we get into the race. So we're aiming to get the tyres in to about anything above 27.2, but nothing as high, or nothing higher than 27.8. Yeah, just getting the feel for this track. Let's say we've got 30 litres of fuel on board, just so that we can have a good go, get everything up to speed, start getting our braking points dialed in where we can and can't brake so late. So yeah, it's just a case of finding our feet, experiment with a few lines, find where the track limits are. The tyres are still a little bit low. That corner is going to be problematic, I can already see. Have to have a good look around for a marker. We are, what, a second quicker already? Around Imola on 95. It wasn't like this on Donington Park the other day when we did it. That's the second gear corner. Concentrate. So we'll just have to keep her on that. Oh, P2 now, so maybe the times will come down a little bit. That's alright, that's kind of what we want to see. We want to be fighting positions, not just running away with it. Maybe the time multiplier doesn't have much effect in, I suppose. Thought it was a bit quicker, but we'll see. We'll see what it is at the end of this session. Over the line, P3 now. Have a look how far behind we are. Yeah, 3/10, so I think we could probably find that this practice session. Hopefully the AI will get a bit quicker over the course of the weekend. Hopefully we will too. As you can see with the Aston Martin in front of us. We're not really gaining, but we are pushing. How are our tyre temps looking? Oops, probably not the best place to have a quick glance at those going into that corner. It's a very squeaky chair this evening. So yeah, P3 at the moment, only 3 tenths behind. We're losing a lot of time though, especially around this last corner, or second to last corner should I say. So track temp is still 39. I am sort of hoping that, well, I'm thinking that when we get into the nighttime running, that the track temperatures will come down. So something to remember is the driver's stints are only 30 minutes, so we may be able to do something with the driver's stints so that we can adjust the temperature, adjust the pressures on the fly if the track does start to cool down. And we do still need to find some time though. I'll flick that up so that we can see how far and how much we need to gain. It's nicer through there. Again, still not pulling on this Audi. Whoops. That was a little bit too quick into there. Note to self. So we'll let these tyres return back to their usual window, and then we'll go back into the pits. I hope I've worked out the time multiplier correctly. Okay, so struggling to find this 3 tenths. But we'll get there. So we found it in the first section, it's whether we can hold on to it or find a bit more through the second and third. Oh, loads of time through there. A bit cautious through this section. Still come out a little bit faster than faster than we have done before, so we're on for a quick lap here. Brake's really early for there to make sure I make it. Should be able to gain the time though. Really slow through the last corner. So we went looking for 3 tenths and managed to find a second. Not bad. There we go, so we're 6 tenths clear. Probably more time to find. it looks like there's still some more time in it for us. I need to get a little, try to get away from me there around that. So yeah, tyres will settle back down. I need to increase them a little bit at the front. So we shall come in, adjust them only slightly, we're not a million miles away, maybe up 2 on the rears, just to try and get them in the window. We can practice pit entry while we're here. Comes up fairly quick. So let's just return to garage there, because otherwise it'll want to change tyres. So up about 4 on the front, about 3 on the back. How many tyre sets have we got? Oh, a fair few. We can afford to use multiple tyre sets. Let's go out and see what these tyre pressures are like. Okay then. Let's go and have a look see. So again, we have the GT4 field. They're all just parked up in the pit lane still, to kind of spice the race up a little bit. Going back to the Donington Park race we had with the GT4s, that was a lot of fun. So thought we'd stick with that format. We're not on a lap, there's no point trying to overtake this BMW at the moment. This chair is really creaking and squeaking tonight. We'll just battle through it. So this corner makes me nervous every time I come into it. Am I carrying enough speed? Have I carried too much speed? I lose quite a lot of lap time there. So yeah, we're just going to be waiting for these, do a few laps. Get a feel for where the tyres settle, and then we can start pushing again. Happy with the pace at the moment. Here come a few GT4s out the pit lane. So this will be good practice for race scenarios.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Where can we get through the field?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So that may be a nice place if we can get around the outside to make it the inside for the next one. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Trying to pick our way through.
Clear on the left.
So yeah, on the track map to the left-hand side, GT3 cars are the grey dots, and GT4 are the light blue dots. Light blue, turquoise, whichever you would fancy. We are so that gap's come down to 0.3, so that's promising. So 0.3 over a lap. That's not a lot, especially now we've got GT4 cars out here. Practice session we may not. Well, that was lucky. I thought I was in the gravel then. We may not be able to improve that much.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But this is exactly what practice is about. We've set a respectable time, and now we are just getting used to driving amongst traffic. Gotta watch out for these sausage curbs. Some of them are absolutely brutal. Take a little bit of that one. We don't want to get anywhere near that one though, I don't think. We'll just unsettle the car for exit. So pressures are looking good. Our front right could do with a couple more clicks though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So we've just come around a couple of oh, I don't know anything to do with this.
Clear on the left.
He says that. I didn't expect the Lambo to continue to brake.
Clear on the right.
Thought he'd just kind of go around the corner really. So much more aggressive with that corner now that we've got some decent tyre temps in there. So once we get there's a little group of cars up ahead. If we look on the track map. So once we get through, I think this GT4 in front of us, this orange and yellow McLaren up in front, up ahead then. Then we can start thinking about setting some more lap times. So can we overtake it to here?
Clear on the left.
After
Car on
leaving.
the left. Clear on the left.
Did I not leave him enough space then? I thought I'd left him enough space. Maybe I just turned in a little bit too soon. I thought I'd left him enough. Obviously not, but again, test these things in practice so that we know, you know, overtaking into that chicane there, that's a high risk. And so far, no reward. So that just puts us a little bit further in the pack now, so may not be able to set our outright best lap time. more time in the first sector though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So it looks like that inside line's always going to be open for it. As if that's quite late. No, it wasn't late at all. Yeah, that inside line there may be open all the time due to them wanting to get over. Need to just get that corner right. Carry so much more speed through it. Handles really well though, this McLaren. I'm quite liking it. The first time I've driven it. Brakes are really, really good on it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Push our way through.
Clear on the right.
Just give me a little nudge. Just a little nudge. That's really quick. What is it? When I get some open track, it's just like, nope.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So, I'm a little bit confused about this time multiplier because I'm sure I set it to 12, but we've nearly done half an hour and we've barely moved up an hour. I was expecting it to be going quite a lot quicker than it did. So what I might have to do after the practice session is just quit out, double check the settings, and then take the practice session off. Just go in for qualifying. Okay, we've got some open track now. So let's see what we can do this lap. Too narrow. There's so much track on the outside. Let's just carry too much speed in. You can see the understeer, but I just didn't get out of it. So I've got an invalidated lap. 3 minutes of practice to go. Yeah, because on the current settings, half an hour is only an hour. So that points that it's like ×2, not ×12. I will jump out and check. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we turned in just a little bit early there. No damage to the car though. I might even up the difficulty by 2 if I come out. Well, when I come out to check this time. Because it's like the top 4, second apart, separating the top 4. Dude, that being a little bit closer. Let's knock it up 2. Our fuel looks good for a half-hour stint though. Pretty much borderline, so we may want to increase that a little bit. Right, I'll tell you what, before the session finishes, let's just come in here and have a look. So this up 2, that up. Right, let's do that up 3. That one's fine. This one down to fuel and strategy. We just did 30 litres and did half. No, we came into the pit and did tyre pressures, so we're gonna want about 65 litres. Imola 39. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to come out of here and just go and check the settings and make sure that the time multiplier is correct. Yeah, time multiplier down here. Oh, it's a race time multiplier. Oh. Okay. So I can skip this and just go into a 20-minute. It was all there for me. It was all this there. Just had to read it. That's all we had to do. Okay. Well, we're into qualifying now. Track temperature is still 39, so these should all be good. Oh, I didn't take the free practice out. We can't be doing another half an hour. Practice length, skip. Qualifying length, race time multiplier 12, driver stint 30. Apologies. I'll get it together in a minute. I'm sure. Qualifying 20 minutes, track temp 39, right. Our setup. We'll be fine. I didn't increase the difficulty any, but okay.
Green light, show them what you got.
So we've now got 20 minutes of qualifying to do. So it's whether or not we do a bit of sandbagging and go mid-grid. What do we think? Sandbag for mid-grid, or see what sort of times they're doing. I'm just not sure. Well, what we say here, our tyres are getting really cold, so we might as well go out. Get the tyres nice and warm. Something that's pretty cool about this, we've got a qualifying screen. I wish the blue that they're not on a fast lap, not GT4s. Ah. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reading up on what the track map means, what the colours mean. There's definitely a GT3 car in front of us. We've got 60 litres of fuel in, so that may slow us down a little bit as well. But over that, not going to be as nimble as we were in qualifying. So we may be a bit slower than we're going to be slower if we do that. Invalidate that. Don't need any more of them, but only an outlap. So let's press on. Brakes are quite cold rearwards. That we are going down a massive straight, I suppose. Tyres aren't quite in the window yet. We just want to qualify mid-pack. Have a good race, hopefully. Thought I was running wide there. I'm just trying to maintain the gap we've got to this BMW. Just so that we can put in some sort of lap time. That kind of resembles the AI's pace. That puts us P9. So maybe about 3/10 quicker we want to go. We can do 3/10 quicker. Then that'll put us like P6. Half a second quicker. maybe having all this fuel on board is showing now. So that's kind of what we want, so that we can then get in and have a good race. That seems like a fairly reasonable place to start. Should we, we'll do this lap and then we'll try and do a see what our pace is going to, well, what our outright pace is. The 146. I think we can get a little bit quicker than that. But I'm happy to start in P6. So, things to remember for the race: 12 times time multiplier, so we should do the full 24-hour cycle. Should be quite fun, racing with a full field of cars, plus the GT4s. Right, let's see what our actual pace is. I really wanted to narrow down the rear brake duct as well. Oh, let's try and find out what our pace is, and then just throw it away in the first corner. Three and 3. Yeah, that is. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have a little bit of drink though while I'm here. The top guy is 145.2. We've got a Lamborghini. On pole at the minute. So it's very tight. Oh, we've been bumped down to 7th. Turn to garage, drive, and then our tyres will be a little bit warmer. I think all the GT4s are going to come out now though, in 10 minutes. They actually haven't been out to qualify yet. So, race coming up, race starts in 10 minutes. And that'll be 2 hours, all day and night cycle, starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, driving all the way through the night, giving us the 24-hour experience in 2 hours. Which will be fun. I'm hoping so. Yeah, it'll be the first time that I've driven on this game at night on a track that I'm not really familiar with 29 cars, GT3s and GT4s. The race starts in 8.5 minutes. Oops, fairly quick through there. I will just, yeah, keep on. That's really late, come on. Really late into there. What are we doing? Not the greatest way to start a lap. Tyre pressures, a little bit all over the place. I think with a few more laps though, they'll settle out. Track temp still 39, yeah. So currently P7 on the grid, not the best place to be, tucked up behind this BMW.
Clear on the right.
I only really want to be like a 10th quicker. Didn't need to brake through there as much. Should have committed. Okay, we've still got some time to put ourselves where we need to be. Struggling with that corner, I can't seem to pick a braking point, and I wish I could. Just come the race, I'm going to need it there. Right, let's try and move ourselves up 1 or 2 spots. The last time I said that we binned it at the first corner, so already doing better than we were. Watch them sausages. So, it looks like we have enough pace to put it on pole. Oh my days, if I wouldn't invalidate laps all the time. So what we need now is a good lap. I mean, even if I kept invalidating laps by mistake, starting P7 is what, just above mid-grid. I think there's 16 cars. How's that braking point I found for that corner? I think it's the best one because I keep using it. Okay, so race starts in a little over 4 minutes. And then, yeah, we'll be ready for the 2 hours. Of Imola with the 24-hour cycle. Definitely got the pace. Why do you brake so much for that corner? You really don't need to. Just safety, I think, is the like, not exactly smashing it through these corners, not pushing it loads. Just want to get that time on the board. Oh, we've made that one. Okay, so we're just going to back out a little bit. Oh, that's loads too much. I forgot we were on the on the quickest part of the track. Okay. Well done. Give myself a pat on the back for that. Good strats. I didn't need to come all the way after that long.
Clear on the right.
So there's plenty of pace in the car. We've taken some of the left-hand side pressures down a couple of clicks. GT4s now, these are going to get in our way. These are really going to get in our way. Oh well, we will just carry on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Slowly lost all our time, but I know that we can gain this time back in the last couple of corners.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the
Thought
right.
he was going to come straight over and get back onto us then. I may have blown this, we might be starting 7th. I say blowing this, we're aiming for 6th. We've got the pace to be pole.
Clear on the right. Losing time in sector 3.
Always losing time in sector 3.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, so traffic management's going to be pretty key.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But we'll do what we can throughout the race. It's not going to be no. Can you believe it?
Car on the left. Got some light damage on the front of the car. Clear on the left.
I did not mean to do that.
There's a slow car ahead.
I really did not mean to do that. So that's the first time that I've I think that's the first time I've come across a GT4 car there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So yeah, must remember that they are a lot slower than we are into there. Oh no, let me cross the line for dental finish. I'll go in the pit so it's got the full 1 minute 50 to
Clear
wait.
on the left. Session is now over. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So yeah, we definitely had the pace to be on pole. What I'm gonna do. Just drop this down a little bit. Just for the 2 hours. So yeah, just wait for everybody to cross the line. And there we go. So starting in P7. Half an hour pit windows, or half an hour driver stints. So every half an hour we have to box, change driver. So yeah, let's just get into it. Get into it and have a little look. Okay, so I wanted to move these down a couple of clicks. Check my fuel. Yep. Happy with everything there. Okay then, so here we are. We are about to start our 2-hour endurance race around Imola with a full 24-hour day-night cycle. We are starting on P7 in the McLaren. Let's see what happens.
Go in double file.
Race start, here we go. Off the start. Let's sort my sock out. Here we go then. Oh, I didn't set anything up for the pits. Can't remember my... Can't remember my pressures. Oh, 20... Okay. Just get settled now then.
Car on the right.
Intend to make the move there, but I suppose we'll do it. That Bentley's got the grunt of the hill.
Clear on the right.
Focused in for the first couple of laps. That's a lot of curve that I didn't want to take. Okay, so we've managed to keep P7. Yeah, now we just got to settle in. 2 hours, a long road ahead. But that's okay. It looks like the Bentley's got the grunt, but we've got the top speed.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No, 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 no. Why? Okay. Things just got a whole lot more interesting. I wish I could remember the tyre pressures. I think they were higher than this. Oh man, I'd really just be guessing. Haven't got any fuel added. Oh my word. Right. You know what? I'm sorry, but I can't be... I know that's really bad of me, and I apologise, but I can't be doing it with... It's my own fault. I should have done better. 25.7... 25.6... Fuel to add. 5 litres. Point 5.6. So, fire set 2, fire set 3, fire set 4. So this is what I should have done at the start of the race. Fire set 4, 2, 7, 6, 5, 2, 7, 6, 5. No. 1. Up 2. So sorry that I didn't do this before. Right, okay, so there's the 4 pit stops all set up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, let's try again.
Stay double file.
Again, I apologise for not having anything set up for this. But right, that's it now. No more interruptions. Let's just settle into the race, concentrate, get after it. Waiting for the green flag to drop.
Green line, give it all you got.
Here we go, 2 hours of Imola with the day and night cycle.
Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right, clear on the right.
Managed to get a position off the start, so always welcome. Tyres are a little chilly. So yeah, first few laps, just got to settle in. We've got a long race ahead of us. We don't need to be making any silly moves. Hopefully we can keep it all above board this time. Yeah, just keep plugging away. P6 at the moment. Why is this so... Get braver, come on. Tyres are pretty much in the window. I'm happy about. We've got a good run on the Aston here.
Car on the right.
Now look to the inside.
Clear on the right.
Oh, come on. You can't just use your normal line.
Slow car ahead.
That's ridiculous. I gave him as much space as I could then. Alright, down in P15, thought I'd given him the space. Right, so we just need to settle ourselves down and start picking these up. Right, let's stay settled. Don't worry about it, it's happened, can't do anything to change it. What we can change though is us moving forward. So let's just focus on this car ahead. 3 seconds is the gap. And as they're all having a bit of a scrap, so just take on 1.5 seconds out of them in those 2 corners. So yeah, we're just looking to close the gaps, make some moves. I think we were unfairly taken out. Shut the door on that one. We were through, so, and ahead. I wasn't taking the risk of leaving the door open again, so. Thought we had better shut it. Just got to bide our time here. We know that overtaking into here is risky business, as we found out in practice. So let's just keep pressing on. 5 minutes in.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not quite close enough to that. Try and get him down this straight, get a good exit. think we may make this.
Car on the left.
Risky down this side.
Across the steps. Clear on the left.
Yeah, nice. Alright, next one. Next one up the road, 1.2 seconds. Oh, why are you carrying so much speed in?
Got some light damage in the front.
Every time tonight that I've made an overtake, whether it be practice qualifying, I've just gone into there and absolutely binned it. So now we've got light damage. Steering wheel still straight though, so we've got a long way to go. Just body work, nothing to worry about. Just set ourselves behind by 5 seconds by having a little excursion onto the gravel. So that's 2 incidents in the first 8 minutes. We tried to pass an Aston Martin that tagged us, spun us round. I thought I left him the space, but he had other ideas. And then one that was self-inflicted. So I've just got to recover myself, get my head back in the game, and just chase these down. We've still got a long way to go. We've got the 12 times multiplier on this race, so we will be going through the various stages of day and night, which will be a interesting to contend with. Stay away from the sausages, especially with the GT4 field. So that's going to throw something into the mix. What that we're on for, so maybe lap 10 we may catch them. We're pulling onto the back of this Lamborghini now though. Hopefully by the end of the lap we'll be there and we can start getting back where we should be, or where we were before absolutely fully sent it and ended up in the gravel. So this is AI race. AI and AI aggression are both on 95. So it seems to be a fairly good level for me to try and push myself to stay with them, but also give me opportunities to get past. And that's definitely what we need to be doing now. Braking so early for that corner. I'm either too early or really late. So yeah, really getting in time on this Lamborghini now. Need to have the top end speed and a fastest lap in the process.
Clear on the right.
Right, made the overtake. Let's not bin it in the next set of corners. We tend to be fairly good at doing that. I'm still nervous. We made it through. It wasn't the cleanest, but get the nerves out of the way. And let's just keep pushing on. So, because this is just down too many. Because it's just a custom race, we do have stint timers for the drivers, which unfortunately, with it only being a 2-hour race, they're half an hour each. So we have 4 pit stops to make. I believe that's the same for everybody, although that is not checked. I'd like to think it's the same for everybody. So We have incurred some damage, quite a lot of damage to be fair. So while we're here, I'm just going to knock these off because the car hasn't lost. A little too early for that. The car hasn't lost much pace. We're still able to set PBs when I get the corners alright. Tyre pressures are looking nice in the window. Let me put that back on. Yeah, lapping around the same sort of pace as the guys around us, so we need to pick it up a little bit so that we can make some moves. Don't just want to sit here all race. So let's have a little push lap now. Some sausages. Turning in too early. That's the problem I'm having there. I need to have lost all confidence with it, as that's where both my incidents have happened in this race so far. We really need to close this gap. We're visually closer now. It's a good lap as well, we're on the nice. Yeah, we are on a. We are on a much better lap than we were before. That little slide there. Still got the pace on this Mercedes though. I'm going to go outside this time to ensure that we've got the inside to the next corner and setting the fastest lap of the race.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Just turned in on me again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's my corner.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh well, didn't lose too much time. We're still on the back of him. This is what we want. We want hard racing that we can take the learning from. Cost us a lot of lap time there, that did. Right on his gearbox, well, right on his bumper. Here is not an overtaking spot. Believe me, I've tried and it's failed every time. Got a good run on in here though, we may be able to send it down the outside here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's better. Or run now onto the start finish straight. Too much curb. Should hold the position though. So go in front of the 1:46.8 last lap. So let's try and better that. But even if we can kind of keep up with our best 1:45, that'll be fairly decent race pace. Even in the 1:46s I'd be happy with. But yeah, we just need to keep pressing on. 1.5 seconds to the car in front would be nice if we can cut that down. That's not too much speed in there. little bit better through there. On for another quick lap. If I could get this next corner right, braking wise, then we should be able to save quite a bit of time. We're braking too early, I think. Ken just stepped out. Loads of time to still be found in those last two corners. Another fastest lap of the session, so this is good. Right up on the back of this Aston now. Oh, Aston Martin in this corner again.
Clear on the right.
Made it stick this time, no dramas. That's good. So, next car, 2.3 seconds. Got 17 minutes of our driver stint left before we have an enforced pit. All of our pit stops are now set up. So we'll have a 30-second stop in around 17 minutes or so. Weather is looking okay. I'm expecting it to start. It's a bit better braking for that corner. Expecting to start seeing the sun go down soon. We're at 10 to 6 in the evening. The race we started at 2 o'clock. So getting through the time. Still not caught up with the GT4 pack yet. I thought we'd do that a lot earlier than we have done. Looked fairly slow through there that time. So, visually getting closer to this Porsche head. And the leaders have just hit, or are making their way through the GT4 pack now. So it won't be long until we're having to fight GT3s and get through past GT4 cars as well. So on the track map on the left hand side, the blue dots are GT4s and the grey dots are GT3s. So we can kind of track where we are. Got a nice gap to the McLaren behind now. I don't remember overtaking a McLaren. That's what's behind us. Oh no, the McLaren's us, sorry. That's me, right. Aston Martin behind, 3.4 seconds, so made a nice gap. Okay. Gained 9/10 on the Porsche in that lap.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yellow flag. Oh, here we go. There they are, all in front of us. This is where the fun happens. It's either going to be fun or death. One of the two. But last, when we raced at Donington, having the GT4 field with us was fun. now it's going to be on this. This track's a little bit quicker.
Car on the left.
Whoa, you can't just pull out. I'm going there.
Clear on the left.
Nice
Car
and
on the
slow.
left.
Just to make sure
Clear
we
on
get
the left.
round. I made my move first.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the
Making
right.
up places
Clear
now.
on the
These
right.
being held up by the.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Just got to be patient. We'll get them on the straight.
Clear on the right.
Here we go then.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We were enjoying the racing so far. Really appreciate if you could hit the like button on the stream. It really helped me out. And if you are new, maybe even hit that subscribe button as well. We're doing a lot more races like these, and then once we've got the confidence enough to be able to do races like this without mistake, then try and find the online lobbies to go and have a go in as well. But for now, don't really know all the tracks that well, so still just trying to learn my way through them. And what's better than a 2-hour endurance race to get your head around the track. Don't want to be overtaking the yellow flags.
Car on the left.
Let's go.
Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Send it down the inside.
Clear on the right.
So we're up to P9. That BMW in front is our next target. 1 second ahead. The leaders are just going through the first section of corners, so not too far behind.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That red McLaren up front got all kinds of out of shape.
Car on the left. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left.
Oof. That was a risk. That was a big risk. We survived it. Like those sorts of moves, they wouldn't wash in online racing. Against the arrow, you can get away with it. Or sometimes you can get away with it. Hang inside, buddy.
Clear on the right.
Up to P8. Still pushing forward. Still pressing on. 7 PM now, so I don't think it'll be too long until
Car on the right. Clear on
it
the
starts
right.
getting dark. That's
Steep descent, so keep your head down.
a lovely place to overtake down there. So 10 minutes of this driver stint left, so that's how long we've got until we have to pit. If you go over our driver stint time, you get disqualified from the race, so we definitely don't want to be doing that. So Bentley next, P6, that's what we're after. there. So we definitely don't need this much fuel in. We want to end up with about 65 litres, that's what we started with. There's going to be plenty of fuel for the half an hour stints. So we'll just keep an eye on that before we go in the pits. But yeah, it's a mandatory 30-second stop regardless whether you take fuel or not. You will be stopped for 30 seconds. Looks like the sun's coming down as we go through that corner. So yeah, still lapping pretty consistently. Gaining on this Bentley every lap. Yeah, much closer to the Bentley this time.
Car on the right.
Extended at the inside.
Clear on the right.
Made it. P6.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gave him a little nudge then. Oops. Just slow through there. No damage though. So the next car ahead, P5, 6 seconds at the road. Shadows are coming across the track. Is the track temperature dropping though? Yeah, track temperature is significantly dropped. Okay then. So I'm going to need to add some pressure into these tyres. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. There's just one more tyre to do. Because we want our tyres to be within 27.2 to 27.8. So our tyre pressures at the minute, due to the track temperature dropping from 39 down to 25 degrees, our tyre pressures have come down with it. That should hopefully be alright. So we've got to sort the fuel out so that we get $60 litres in. We're going to end the steep with 17 litres in. Yeah, 60 litres. The box is the call. We're just going to stick with the 65 litres. That's what we've that's what we started with, that's what we know works. We know we've got good pace with it. Okay, so boxing this lap. We've adjusted the tyre pressures, hopefully. Oops. I can't see anything. Okay, so in the pits now, 30-second stop, and then back out. Lost some time in the Hopefully, nice. Okay, so I'll get new tyres on. Oh, I did select change driver. That's good. New tyres, more fuel, new driver, and we'll be good to get back out there. Lost 2 positions though. That McLaren and Bentley both came in after us. So down back into P8. We were up to P6 chasing down P5. The night is coming though. So hopefully our tyre calculations are correct and we can get them up into the window. And if we can, then that'll leave us in a good spot. So we did increase them all. From what we started at when the track temperature was 39, it dropped down to 25. A bit late. So fingers crossed, we can get them up.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Into the right windows. They are coming up nicely. We need to get past these and then get after P5. So leader is just exiting the pits now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bit dirty. Rolled off the brake too soon and had no choice but to push him wide. So there's one position gained. Car number 2, not too far away. I think we can definitely get him. Tyres are looking good, which I'm glad about. So now at 9 PM, so things are starting to get a little bit, the sky's definitely changing colour. The GT4 field is quite a way away, so we won't have any GT4s to deal with for the next few laps at least, so we can just focus on getting past this Bentley. I don't know why I've decided to use first there. And that blue Aston that's just on the that's P5. So we're taking time out of P5 as well at the same time. So everything seems to be coming together. I've got my braking point for that. We stayed on the track at least, and then nearly lost it there. Right, get back. Let's try and get ourselves back into the at least 146s, low 146s. That I mean that we are catching the Bentley ahead. Yeah, it looks like the lights are coming on all the cars now, so we'll soon be racing in the dark. to start closing in on this Bentley. Used to be pulling away slightly. Lost all confidence in that corner. Big chunk of curb on the way in there. That's a better lap from us. Still, it looks like that Bentley, we didn't close in on that Bentley at all. Well, the rear view mirror is now not really worth having on the screen. Let's get after this Bentley now. So yeah, the transition to the night has happened. So this is what we were after. So it might take a few laps just to adjust. Hoping not too long. Got the car 1.2 behind us, and that Bentley is now 2.2 in front of us. I need to keep the focus going. And chase this Bentley down, and pull the gap to the car behind. Keep our pace of 146s at least. That Bentley is flying. Oh, just like I was thinking then, no, why do my lights keep flickering? It's probably because of all the damage I've got. That's something that we'll have to contend with. Okay, now I've figured out what that is. Don't know what these black things that are coming up on the screen are either. Maybe just where the light goes out. Looks like they're on the track there. Oh well, we'll just go through it. Find some lap time somewhere. Go, big pushes. Just losing loads of time there. Bentley's lap time, 1:46.8. We're matching pace on that lap. Need more though. Definitely need more. are well disguised. I lost time to everybody then by doing that. For a first time driving this in the night. So far, quite happy with how we're doing. So an hour and just under an hour and 20 left to go. And that Bentley is right on the back of that Aston Martin, that's fifth. EG4 as well joining the party up there. Caught him at the wrong time there to help us out. Gonna hinder us, I reckon. We may just catch it at the wrong time for the first section. Yeah.
Clear on the right.
We are approaching a lot more, so we may get that time back. We managed to increase the gap to the car behind as well since our little trip across the curves. I want to try and close in on this pair as much as we can so that we can take advantage of the GT4 group of cars that are coming up. Aston's gone very narrow, that could end in tears.
Car on the left.
So yeah, that GT4 has brought us right back into play, yeah.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Slot in here, thank you. Do a bit of flashes.
Car on the right. 3 wide. Clear on the right. All clear.
On the wrong side, really.
Clear on the left.
The GT4 car was right in our way.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So that now puts us into P5. Oh no, I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out where P4 is. Please don't get smashed.
Car on the right. Clear on
Back
the
into
right.
10th. Wicked stuff. Okay. Well, things that I need to get better at. Deciding where to look at stuff.
Car on the left.
Why look at the map when we're coming around a corner when there's a stride next to it? Oh well, we'll move on, we'll learn.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Right,
Clear on the
one
left.
down. Let's get these positions back. just going to go quiet for a little bit while I try and claw some of this time back. This is the McLaren Bentley and the Aston's just up there.
Car on the left. 3 wide. Clear on the left. All clear.
That was really late into there. Got away with it. Not the most ideal thing to do though. It's a bit reckless. That's what we've got to try and remove from our game before we go online really, those little mistakes and missing braking points and all that kind of the little errors we can really do without. Over the curb there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So there's the Bentley and there's the Aston down there from where I span. If we can get back there, 2.2 seconds the Aston is for 5th.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No point overtaking into that. Maybe as you get them down here, we really have as good another.
Car on the right.
It's better on the brakes than the Bentley
Clear on
though.
the right. Car on the right.
So
Clear on the right.
made up for our little spin. Still got 17 minutes left of this driver stint. Still making, whoa. I was going to say still making good progress, but here comes the Bentley.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So yeah, lots of little mistakes. Like throughout as well, so when we are in the groove, we are able to catch and make moves, but then when we do make the moves, we then just lose it all.
Car on the left.
With little errors.
Clear on the left.
But that's why endurance racing is so much fun, because you can almost afford to have one or two. And still be able to kind of get back into it, especially with the GT4 field.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay. So P4 is 24 seconds ahead. So we've got to close in that gap. So just got to keep our head down. Try and keep mistakes to a minimum. Pull this gap on the Bentley behind. Tire pressures are a little bit low. Track temperature's probably come down a little bit. We are nearly at 1 o'clock in the morning now. So yeah, track temperature's down at 20 degrees now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hopefully that GT4 will slow the Bentley down a little bit as well. That's better braking into there, that is much better. Look at that red delta time just flying down.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
So just got to kind of keep this pace. We should be able to catch D4. Still 24 seconds of the road. We just need to keep going. A little bit of oversteer coming out of there. We are doing okay. Right, so coming up to the hour mark in this race. We've had a few incidents with we got spun out at the start. I binned it into the gravel, all within the first like 15 minutes. But we've managed to settle in. We've had a few little mistakes here and there. But other than that, we've got some clear track now, so actually managing to string some decent laps together and trying to push on for 4th place. 22 seconds ahead now. So if we can kind of keep at this, hopefully be a lot closer. We've got driver stint change shortly, probably in about 6 minutes or so. We'll have to come into the pits, which reminds me I'll have to adjust the tyres a little bit. A bit wide. So when did we last come in the pits? Was it like 9 o'clock? Just thinking, if I come into the pits and upgrade do the tyre pressures, by the time we get into the morning running, they're then going to be too hot. Because if I leave them on this, the track's only going to get warmer really from here. and the pressures aren't too bad.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, they're not slowing us down any. So we can definitely
Stint is ending soon. Just a few more laps.
I know what I do need to do though. Don't want that in. Oops, that's too much. I need that to be at 65. Saved it. They are currently high 39-degree pressures. So I do need to bring these up. Can't remember what they were on my last stint. That's what I need them at now. Right, well, that is going to have to do it. I don't know if I'm close. But that's what we're going to go with for the next pit stop. Okay, so while I was sorting all that out, people managed to get another second back.
Clear on the left.
So they're all relatively close. Or third, second. I don't know about first, I can't quite see him. So if we can get onto the back of them within the hour we've got, then we may be on for a podium. It's wide again. Okay, I've lost the rhythm now from setting up all the pits strategy and stuff.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
There we go, halfway through the race, 1 hour down. We've been at the back in P15, we've battled our way back up to P5. The P4 is doing 146.4s. So we really need to be into our 45 range to make any sort of inroads into them. Which hopefully when we come in we get some new tyres on, we can get in there. So we're lapping at about the same pace. We need to. Wow, that was a big moment. Was not expecting it to let go like that. Okay, so I might pit at the end of this lap, get some new tyres on, and then try and push. Try and close this gap to them with fresh tyres on. Can't take any time out of them. we need low 46s, high 45s really. We're doing, predicted this lap a high 46, which is not good enough. So I'm going to box this lap. Fresh tyres, more fuel. Talking of fuel, let's just check we've got the right amount in.
You're still descending, box this lap.
And then we can try and chase him down with new fuel, well, more fuel, new tyres. Right, let's get in the box. That was a better entry. I'm so unsure about those pressures. Not bad into the pit box there. Only a slight move over. Grab a drink. So just under an hour to go. Coming up to 3 AM in the morning. Start getting the light back soon. Here we go then. So held on to P5 in the pits. What did I say? P9 now. In there. We'll see where we all shake out. No idea where these tyres are going to settle down. Only one way to find out, and that's just give it some. Right, so we need to be down in the low 45s in order to at least make inroads into P4. So as long as well, or anywhere in the 45 range is what we're aiming for. So that we can, because before the pits they were what, 24 seconds ahead, lapping the low 146s, so if we can get into the 45s, that's a big chunk of time we'll be able to take out, pending the GT4 traffic. To get a bit of clear track, we've got to make the most of it. Otherwise we're just going to end up sitting here the rest of the race, but hoping that we've got the pace to do it. So we've got an hour to try, and we're definitely going to be trying.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Missed the braking point. At least we didn't collect him on the way back onto the track.
Clear on the left.
Come on. Not going to hit 145s with driving like that. So we've got a few GT4 cars, and then we've got a bit of open track, so
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
he's hoping that in that bit of open track we can get some good lap times in. So this will be the last GT4 car that we pass for a few laps hopefully.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And then we can, yeah, just press on. Waiting for them to come back onto the relatives so we can see how we're doing. Can't even remember what car number P4 is. Well, that's what we like to hear, gaining in any sector. Close again. Come on, let's push. So if you are liking the stream, I'd appreciate it if you could, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button. And if you are new and you want to see more of these endurance races and me trying to improve my driving, then there's the, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button. We're going to try and do at least maybe one or two of these, or at least one every weekend. New track, different car, 2 hours, and yeah, it'd be great to have you along.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So that's good pace. We're into the 145s now. We just got to stay there. And that was with a bit of traffic on the way.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's 4 tenths in there because of the GT4. But all the cars have got the same issues. It's just whereabouts you get them.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Couldn't decide what gear I wanted to be in then. That was not the best. So I think we've looked out on our tyre pressures. We're around in the window, we may have a little bit of
Clear on the right.
scope if the track temp goes up. Apart from our right rear, that's a little bit high.
Car on the right.
Stay over there.
Clear on the right.
I either nail those last 2 corners, but get them absolutely horrendously wrong. Let's have a look. So we're 14 seconds behind it. I think that's how you read that. If we keep doing what we're doing, we should hopefully be able to catch them up. Hopefully in this stint. If I keep hitting those sausages, definitely don't need that. So yeah, we really got to be pushing on now. This could be could get exciting towards the end. of a moment there. Rather large moment.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What in the world happened there? Did I just hit the front of that curve?
Car on the right.
Okay,
Clear on the right.
not too much time lost. Rear tyres are massively overheating though now. I'll just have to be careful on exits for the next lap or two. Not get too greedy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got lucky there really. Look, 18 seconds at the road now to P4. We're starting to get the light back. So if you're wondering why the lights are flickering at the front whenever I'm braking into corners, yeah, I believe it's from damage that I've sustained throughout the race. I believe we've only got bodywork damage. So instead of losing the time in the pits, I've just set it to not repair, as our pace is still quite strong. If we were losing loads of time, then yeah, I'd get it repaired, but as we're still able to gain.
Clear on the right.
Another fairly, not the times that we need. That's late, really late. Made it. Barely. What's going on? Just going to lose more time now to the car in front.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
20 seconds, lost a huge amount of time then. Okay, Ed, back in game. Track will be starting to get warmer now as well. As the sun's about to come up. So, let's get our head down. And try and catch these cars up the front. Let's get on with it. Focus up. We're on a good lap here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's the sort of laps we need.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
It's probably my fastest lap on this track I've done so far. Alright, let's keep this going. anywhere close to what we've just done, it's going to be ideal. So P4 is like on the start finish straight. We need to kind of check what sort of lap times all the top guys are running to give us a idea of what we need to be doing. So they will do 1:46.3 that lap. Now the lights have come back on. We are gaining.
Fastest lap of the race, Paul. Good job.
Nice. 2 back to back. Right, let's keep pushing on. Oh, I thought I'd lost it in there. Right, we just need to keep it in the 144s. Or if they're doing 146s, then 145s will be fine as well. Anywhere in that range. As long as we're still gaining, I'll be happy with that. 40 minutes to go. 15 seconds ahead. Come on, let's do this. Slow, come on. We've got one more pit stop to do as well. I think I'm just going to leave the pressures the same as the track temperature will rise. By the time we get to like 2 o'clock we finish, so the track temperature is only going to rise all the way up to that point. So the tyres will only get better throughout the stint. Getting in back into the daylight groove now. "13 seconds ahead." That sun's a little evil, I'm not gonna lie. Another thing that's going to help us is the GT4 traffic. Front runners are going to hit about 4 cars on the back straight now, or on the start finish straight. They'll hit them in a few laps. We're now down to 13 seconds still. I'm getting all excited then. I was looking at a GT4 car. 8 seconds, we're behind. Mega laps. No, still 13. Still gaining. Bit of a slower lap that time.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, that's the best I've taken that. The best I've taken that all race. Into the worst I've taken this. Lovely. 12 seconds. I'm gonna go this side.
Clear on the left.
Right, really early for that. It's the track temp now. 24, so it is going up. Another 44. Good. Keep them there. A little bit of gravel out of there. We've got 15 minutes of this stint left, and then that'll be it to the end then. So we're down into single digits now from P4. Keep it going. I don't like it when there's more GT4 cars in there, then I can see where P4 is on the relative. I just have to drive quicker and get past them, don't I? This is going to be all through the first couple of corners, isn't it? Little bump.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got a full send in there. I don't want to be held up by anything right now.
Clear on the right.
Woo. Risky. P4 is the next car up the road. So just coming up to half an hour of the race left. Just over 10 minutes of this stint left. And we are 8.5 seconds behind P4 now. We've got rid of the GT4s. We want to be not doing any of that. We want to be finding our pace again. That's the first time I've actually seen P4. Two cars that, come on. I want to keep sight of him. Don't want to lose him. Just cresting the hill there. That's where he was. We've got 2 GT4 cars and then him, so target has been acquired. Too soon, turn in.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So P4's just done a 47.1. So we're still making good pace, closing him in.
Stint is ending soon, just a few more laps.
Sort the fuel out and stuff. Bring that up. At least we're not getting warnings. Right, up here. We've got the driver swap on. Leaving the tyre pressures.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, I don't know if that's the right move. Leaving the tyre pressures. Might just increase them all by 3 or 2. Okay, pit strategy, all done. Turn that back on so that we can keep an eye on P4, 4.5 seconds at the road now.
Car on the right.
So that is the Lamborghini that was just on the left hand side.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And then P2's only 6 seconds in front of him. So we'll just carry on with our usual strategy of boxing when our engineer tells us.
Car on the right.
There he is, just over that hill again. We are edging ever closer. Last time there.
Car on the left.
Another little nudge.
Clear on the left.
Only little nudges though. Not full sending into the back of them. Try not to. There he is. Get him. Okay, we're going to do an extra lap. And then we're going to let's see when there's a bit of open track. Void waste it and go back behind all those GT4 cars again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Come on, let's go, let's go. We will be boxing this lap. So we've got 16 litres of fuel left, and I've been putting 65 in all the time. You know, I said this earlier, and there's no point messing with something that already works, that we're quick with. Last thing I want to do is we're running out of fuel. Good entry. Better than the first time. Driver swap on, fuel in, new tyres. Did a good stuff here. Nice. Quick drink, 25 minutes to go. Let's see if P4 comes past us in the I mean, we're what, 4.5 seconds behind.
Let's go, go, go.
Oh no. Made a mistake there. That Bentley in front is P2. Will we manage to hold P3 coming out the pits? No. There he goes, there's the Lambo. He's actually overtaken the AMG, so we're now chasing down the AMG. Right, let's just get into a rhythm. Last stint, 25 minutes. Those are the leaders. There's first, second and third. No, sorry, fourth, second. Fourth, third and second. Come on. We didn't really lose much time or gain much time by staying out the extra lap. Still 4 seconds. Fast leaders, car 18. He is currently in the pits. Now leaving the pits. P1 may be unobtainable. I think these in front of us. .148.7. We've just come out of the pit, so not representative.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Don't know if that was the best move, but Can't be staying behind them. Fire temps are good for now. If the track temperature gets any warmer, we may be struggling. Let's keep pushing. Oh my god, my chat hasn't been working for this whole race. Zoodles, if you're still there, mate, how are you doing? Right, let's stay focused then. $20 to go. No, I wouldn't ignore you. They've literally just been sat there with a black screen. And I was like, I should probably refresh that. So we've got 20 minutes, lost a bit of time, 3 seconds now. Let's keep this going. Need to get back into the rhythm. They're doing 1:46.3s. They should have 1:47.5. That's a lot of time to lose. Come on. Let's get this. Let's push for this podium. Oh, you caught the restart as well. Yeah, I didn't want to be doing my pit strategies, all 4 of them on the fly. But I mean, it's ended up that way. But at least I've had a bit of a base to start from. So we've managed it quite well. So yeah, this is a much better lap. These are the laps that we need now. Watch out for them. Where are we? 1.4 behind. 3.8 behind.
Gaining on the driver ahead, 73.
Yeah, we gained a lot of time then. keep our heads. They've got no GT4 traffic for a while. If we can do this without the aid of traffic, hopefully the traffic will bring the other guys to us. Oh, I just got a little bit out of shape on the exit there. Too much curb. Too much curb. Sorry, just proper focusing in right now. Our front left is overheating a little bit. Coming down though. Still lapping quicker than the than third and fourth. Come on, come on, come on.
Clear on the right.
Park it on the apex, give him nothing to do. Go! 2.3 seconds. The next guy. P1 is 4 seconds. We're all here. The whole party's here. I thought P1 was miles away. Car 18 is 3 seconds at the road. 15 minutes to go. After 2 hours of racing, the top 4, 5 are split by what? 5 seconds? 6 seconds? And we are still in the mix for a podium. There we believe the win.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, nice ones, Noodles. This is getting pretty tense.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Send it.
Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Let's go, let's go.
Clear on the left.
That's P1.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we're now on the back end of P1. So after all of our comings together with people, losing it at my own accord, we've managed to fight our way back up to the front. get too impatient.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nowhere for me to go there. Bit of oversteer then. Could have done without it. Approaching the final 10 minutes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Run. Front tyre pressures are looking a little okay, still in the window. This is now, yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes to make it. Can we do it? Over there. There's no point. Proper send it into there. We'll get better opportunities. I hope. Yeah, that's it. Just trying to pick my moment as opposed to forcing the moment. I'd rather take the P2 than spin it. You know, we've got GT4 traffic that will hopefully aid us and not hinder us. Why are you squeezing me?
Clear on the right.
So, the GT4 class definitely helped us out there. Yeah, who doesn't like an overtake on the grass? Just got to keep him behind us now. Eight and a half minutes to go. Probably about 4 or 5 laps.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So nervous then with him on my left. But we've put a few cars between us and P2 now. about to fight for this position, so I don't really want to be... Can't take it too easy because they'll just catch me, but then I don't want to push so hard that I end up making a unforced error. Especially with these GT4 cars. But sometimes that's like you're not there. Learn. That's what you did last time, and absolutely put it 90 degrees to the right. Approaching the final 5 minutes now. We are good for fuel. We are good for stint time. So I think we start talking about the race as a whole. Stint 3 was definitely the stint that changed the race. I think when the sun started coming back up, instantly just found pace during that stint. We were able to do consistent laps. Being able to close that gap, that 24-second gap during that stint was, I think without being able to find the pace there, we would be, I think we still would have got P4, but I don't think we would have got it as early as we did. On like a personal race note, this is
car on the right, clear on the right.
I feel pretty good about this one. I've had to work for it. It's had the ups, it's had the downs. I've had to get myself together numerous times, recover from the bad moments. There has been a few minor incidents, but like no biggies really. Maybe just nudging into the back of the GT4s when I've just been a little bit impatient to get through. Especially coming out of like the first like S's. They just seem to be really slow through there, and lap times wise, pretty chuffed with, or pretty happy with how I've managed to manage the pace. I still required a restart though, and I got spun. So not too dissimilar to yours. Two minutes to go. We have a 7-second lead over P2. So this lap and another. About to increase my font size. Oh no, I didn't excessively. There's been no excessive punting going on. Just been light. Been light taps. Pacing. It's weird, it's like I'm saying my pace has really dropped off, but I'm matching cars around me. It's just so focused and in the zone for that third stint. Just got the hammer down. I'll be about. You say you're doing race 2 of Alton Park tomorrow? I shall be there, mate. Got my reminders set, got my notifications on. So when you go live, I'll know. And I'll shall make my way over. So the day-night cycle, it's been fun. There were a couple of little visual bugs in there. It looked like where we had the kind of black boxes that were just coming at us. But other than that, it has been very fun. Extremely fun. Throwing another element at it. And here we go, round in the final corner. 2 hours of Imola, 24-hour day-night cycle, and we're taking the checkered flag P1.
P1, what a race. Well done, just bring it back on.
I am pretty happy with that. That was mighty fun. It was good chasing the top 5. It was just good chasing everybody. And when we lost it here and we were at the back of the grid, I was like, oh, it's Donington all over again. But we seem to have really strong pace here. Maybe the McLaren is just that good, but yeah, that was thoroughly enjoyable, and yeah, so I might do some practice for the Alternative Racing League on Wednesday. And then we got the event Thursday, Friday off.
Alright.
and then I'll probably do another one of these on Saturday, sorry. Saturday evening. Yeah, just new car, different track. I think this is the best way to kind of get to grips with a car and a track. I might even take the Bentley out and see how I get on in the Bentley. Oh, the R8. I use that for Laguna. I did use the R8 for Laguna Seca. So don't know if I want to do any more. Oh, what it's all been worth. How come it says on P2? Why does it say there that I'm P2? What? Why am I a lap down? What? That can't be right. That Bentley passed me after I'd finished the race. I did the correct amount of pits. Because if I didn't, then I would have exceeded my driver time. But it's saying that like everyone else has done 66 laps, except for this Bentley guy, who's done 67. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. Across the line, P1. We all saw it. Would have been 3 times. First half an hour, pit, second driver in for half an hour, pit, first driver back in. Oh no, it would have been 4 times. Yeah, I did pit all 4 times. Ah, that's just ruined the screenshot, hasn't it? Yeah, so started P7, worked all our way up to P1. It shouldn't be there. I'm not having it. I'll just get the screenshot off the stream a bit later of me of the first place finish. Yeah, that's annoying though, that is. Where did that McLaren, where did that Lambo go that... So the Lamborghini that was in second dropped all the way down to 10th. By the end of the race. What was his last lap time? A 2:05, and all the other ones are 1:49s, 1:46, 49s, and then does a 2:05 to finish. No, not having it. Not happy about that. Yeah, just like a lead balloon. Unless... oh, unsure why. Yeah, it just seems a little bit weird. Seems a little bit weird. I'll have to get the screenshot probably tomorrow now, because it is getting a bit late. So I am going to sign off there for the evening. As I said earlier, that's been my best race on ACC so far. Loads of fun, lots of things going on. We had bodywork damage, we had the day and night, we had the GT4s again, we had a few spins, we had a 24-second deficit to overcome, and yeah, it pretty much just had it all for me. I mean, when we were 15-20 minutes, and the front of 6 were like split up by 6 seconds. I mean, that's exactly what we're after. So we can do 2-hour races and still be able to find people to race up and down the grid. Nice one, Snoodles. Much appreciated. It has been was a really good race. Really enjoyed it. So as I say, next time I'll be on will probably be Wednesday for some alternative racing league practice. I'll set that up as an online lobby if you wanted to, if you managed to be able to get all your stuff set up, or whether you have the night off. I'll be doing some practice. Will be an online lobby, so you can join it if you get the opportunity to. And then, yeah, the actual final round of the Alternative Racing League's event in the Mini. And then, yeah, I'll be back on for another one of these on Saturday, and I will yeah, just pick a track, and yeah, the Bentley, I think we'll have a go in, see how we get on. Okay, but for me, for tonight, that is all I can do. Walking away with the win after being knocked to the back to P15. Great stuff. Okay then, I shall see you all Wednesday, and yeah, until then, have a great few days. Thanks very much. See you later.